కెరీర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ కార్యక్రమానికి స్వాగతం. మరి ఆ కార్యక్రమంలో భాగంగా మనతో పాటు ఈరోజు ఫౌండర్ అండ్ కో ఫౌండర్ ఉన్నారండి అమరేంద్ర గారు, అదేవిధంగా సప్తర్షి గారు. మరి వీరికి మన షోలో ఇన్వైట్ చేసే ముందు వీరి గురించి ఇంకొంచెం తెలుసుకుందాము. సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుందో అలాంటి గ్రేట్ టాపిక్ మీద మీరు రోజు చర్చించబోతున్నాం. మీరు కూడా ఈ చర్చలో పాల్గొనాలనుకుంటే స్క్రీన్ పైన కనిపించిన నంబర్కి కాల్ చేయండి. మరి మీరు కూడా అమరేంద్ర సార్ అదేవిధంగా సప్తర్షి సార్ తోటి మాట్లాడే చక్కటి అవకాశం దక్కించుకోండి. వీరికి మన షోలో ఇన్వైట్ చేసే ముందు వీరి గురించి ఇంకొంచెం తెలుసుకుందాం ఈ రీతిలో. మరి ఏవి చూస్తారు కదండి. మరి ఇప్పుడు అమరేంద్ర గారికి అదేవిధంగా సప్తర్షి గారికి మన షోలో ఇన్వైట్ చేద్దాం. వెల్కమ్ టు ద షో సార్.
నమస్తే. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఇన్వైటింగ్ us.
Sir, please give your introduction part. Amar sir, we'll start with you.
Thank you. So my name is Amarendra, and everybody, for everyone, greetings from my side. And I am co-founder, CEO of UNP Education, and also a faculty at New York University. I live in New York, and I travel to India twice a year for my education startup, UNP Education. So giving my background, I did my study from IIT Bombay, and then was in investment banking for more than a decade. And then when I moved into New York, that's where we started UNP Education with an objective of upskilling college students to be job ready. It requires technical skills and soft skills both. And that's where the journey started, and now I've been teaching at New York University at the same time managing UNP Education, and we're working with many students who are getting ready for job market.
Sure sir, thank you so much for your introduction part. Sir, Saptarshi garu మీ గురించి మీరు చెప్పండి.
Thanks a lot. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. Hi all, I am Saptarshi. I am an industry veteran in data science and AI. I have worked in my career with multiple companies like Morgan Stanley, Siemens Corporate Research, and currently I am leading a part of Shell, which is an oil and gas company. I'm also part of UNP. From the very starting, Amar and I, we are working together in this mission where professionals like us who already have a career, who already have a job, we come together and help students who are graduating from their colleges, who are already 1 or 2 years within their job, and help them to prepare for a better career. Thank you.
Wow sir, really? But మనందరికి ఇక్కడ ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఉంది, యూఎన్పి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అంటే అసలు ఏంటి? ఎందుకంటే ఎన్నో ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ చూసాము, ఎన్నో కాలేజెస్ చూసాము, బట్ సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ లేదంటే టెక్నికల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఈ స్కిల్ ఎంత అవసరమో అందరికీ తెలుసు. ఎంత ఉన్నత చదువులు ఉన్నప్పటికీ ఈ స్కిల్స్ లేకపోతే మీరు కావాల్సిన మీకు మీ ఫీల్డ్లో చక్కటి అవకాశాలు దొరకవు, జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కూడా దొరకవు. మరి ఈ స్కిల్స్ మీరు ఏ విధంగా సంపాదించుకోవచ్చో ఈ అంశంపై ఈరోజు మనం చర్చించబోతున్నాము. సో మీరు కూడా ఈ చర్చలో పాల్గొనొచ్చండి. మరి ఆ చర్చలో పాల్గొనాలనుకుంటే స్క్రీన్ పైన కనిపించే నెంబర్కి కాల్ చేయండి. మరి ఇక్కడ మన అమర్ సార్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ సప్తర్షి గారితో మాట్లాడే చక్కటి అవకాశం దక్కించుకోండి. అమర్ సార్, what exactly is UNP Education?
Good question, ma'am. So UNP is an e-learning platform. We basically try to bridge the gap between college and corporate. So what students are learning in the colleges is giving them very good fundamental knowledge, no doubt about it. But do they have sufficient skills to be job ready is the big question mark. And that's where we are seeing a lot of students graduating from colleges but not able to find a job because the skills that are required in the job they're not ready with them. And in today's market, the utmost requirement in any job vacancy is about skills. Every job we are talking about skills and not talking much about degrees and all those stuff. So the number one priority for any job right now is skills. Do you have technology skills? Do you have sufficient soft skills to be able to excel in that job? So that gap, we call that, there is a gap between college and corporate. So we try to bridge, the UNP is the bridge between that. So while students are in the college, we try to give them small courses like 6 to 8 week courses to prepare them on the skills that is required to be in the for the jobs. So what to give you an example. So we are primarily in the data skills space because that's where our expertise comes from both from our background and from industry experience. So we believe that data skill is a must-have skill in the industry. Everybody should, today's market, just like 20-25 years we wanted everyone to know coding and all those things. We realized back in 2016-17 that data skills has to be the number one skill that everyone should have. Not only colleges, now even in schools. So we focus on those skills. So, and this covers everybody, not just science, engineer students. We also look at BCom, MBA, management, BBA students as well. So we have this 6 to 8 weeks course where we teach them the concepts, technical concepts. There are many courses like business analytics, database management, data science, machine learning, AI. But the USP of our courses is the project-based learning. So what we try to give our students is an example or like a simulation of an industry level project, so that they get to do a project that we work in the industry while they are in the college, and we guide them throughout. So first few weeks we'll teach them technical training, say like we have to teach them Python programming, or for that matter we have to teach them Excel or Power BI. We spend time teaching them those things, the concepts. Then we give them a project, and during next few weeks we'll help them do the project. We'll guide them to each and every step to the conclusion. But this thing doesn't stop here. We also have the third element of it, which is the soft skills part. Like if you know something, how can you go and present it in the interviews or to the faculties in the college? So that's where skills like presentation skills come. So we cover the entire spectrum. We teach the technical part, we do project, hands-on project, and then we do the presentation skills. So all the aspects of these is covered in our courses, in all our courses at UNP, and that's when the student gets a certificate also. So if they don't do the project, we don't give certificates. We try and give them a chance in the other batch so that they can learn. And how UNP works is, UNP works with colleges directly. We collaborate with colleges and work through the college curriculum. Along with the curriculum, we have these courses of 6 to 8 weeks every year where we train the students on these additional skills to be job ready.
Sir, as you said, like only you are collaborating with the colleges and the students, but out of the college also so many students are there, right, sir? So how those students can opt this education part? How can they go with the skills part? Saptarshi, sir, just you answer it.
Oh, so while we work with the colleges directly, we also have a platform which is www.unp.education, where students can come, they can enroll in ongoing cohort, they can select which particular cohort they want to be part of. The cohorts are always run and managed by professionals who have sufficient industry exposure. You will see cohorts running couple of days in a week, and students can come, they can join. Course contents are almost free. Most of the course contents are actually free. Anyone can come and do. Students have to pay a little bit of amount for joining the cohort, and the cohort anyone can join. They can come from any college, from any area, depending on the time of the cohort. If that's suitable for them, then they can come and join us.
Yeah.
Superb, sir. As I said, we have a website like www.unpeducation.in, right, sir?
UNP.education.
unp.education. మీరందరూ ఎవరైనా స్కిల్స్ అసలు ఏంటిది అనేసి తెలుసుకోవాలనుకుంటే మాత్రం సింపుల్ అండి, మనకు ఒక వెబ్సైట్ ఉంది www.unp.education అనేసి. ఆ వెబ్సైట్కి వెళ్ళండి, స్విచ్ అవ్వండి, దెన్ యూ క్యాన్ కమ్ టు నో ఏం టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్ అనేసి. ఇక్కడ సార్ వాళ్ళు అదే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నారు. మీరు కూడా దీని గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలి, అవగాహన పరచుకోవాలనుకుంటే మాత్రం డెఫినెట్లీ ఆ వెబ్సైట్ ఓపెన్ చేసుకోండి. యాజ్ వెల్, అమర్ సార్, వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్ యూ ఆర్ టీచింగ్ టు ద స్టూడెంట్స్?
We primarily focus on the data skills, because as I said, this is a must-have skill in every industry now. Whether you go in finance, you do in engineering, you are in marketing or HR. Every industry now requires skills in data skills. The good part is, compared to computer science, data skill is available for everybody, open to everybody. Computer science skills were primarily for computer science students earlier or engineering background students. But data skills is some skill through which most of the job opportunities are there in the future. Like let's say talk about AI. The next big thing is AI, where the backbone of is computer science, analytics, statistics, and all those things. So if you look at most of the job opportunities right now require data skills. And good thing is, as I said, everybody is welcome to learn, whether you are from a BA background, BCom background, BSc background, MBA, engineering, anything. You are all welcome to do these courses. And again, as to answer Madhuri ma'am's question, you all can come to the website unp.education and you can check the courses when they are available. And all the courses are, as we are associated with SDG 4, which is quality education for all. While we are giving very effective learning through technology, projects, and soft skill training, the all aspect of thing is also taken care by us. All the courses are very, very nominally charged. For the amount of time we spend of 6 to 8 weeks, it's very nominally charged. And as I said, there are almost 40,000 students have been trained by UNP through different modes, and they have been doing pretty well in their field as well. And again, to come to say, the fees is very, very nominal, which everybody can afford, and that is what our goal is, that no one should be, because of the finances, no, it should not be limitation for anyone to learn. So we have, these courses are very, very nominally charged for everybody to come in. So one can go to the website, as Saptarshi said, they can check when which courses are available, what are the next date for to join, and they can even check the price, fees of it, and they can register for it.
You mean to say that we have grades in these skills, right, sir?
Yep.
So what are the grades and how many grades are there? Can you just elaborate it?
So there are different levels in this in data skills. We start with very basic business analytics, or we call it BI, business intelligence, where you use Excel and Power BI, and you won't believe the power of Excel in analytics. Every industry, like in my entire finance work which I did, we did entire analysis and modeling, financial modeling in Excel. It was so powerful tool. So it starts with the very basic BI and basic data skills using Excel. We also teach Power BI, Tableau. And then when you go to the next level is the data science level, where we start with programming, Python or R. And then we teach data science concepts. Then we teach machine learning, deep learning, like image processing, NLP, to AI. So this is a different level. So one has to progress, start from the basic, and then they can go to the next level and the level above. And we give them over a period of time. They have enough time to learn, practice, and then go to the next level.
As I said, basics, from basics people are starting, right, sir? So who are eligible, exactly which students are eligible for these basics, and from where they have to start? Saptarshi, sir.
Thanks, good question. The basics are for almost everybody. If you are a commerce graduate, if you are an economics graduate, or you are in the first, second, third year of your graduation, it's for you. Even if you are doing your BBA, BCA, you really do not need anything more than what you have learned in your class 11, 12 to start on the basic level. So basics are for everyone. Definitely when we come to the next level, that includes programming. And for that particular part, there is nothing to worry. Once the basic level is clear, once students can start dealing with data, managing data, visualizing data, doing small things and analytics using Excel, they can easily get into the programming part and use languages like Python and others. So there is a progressive way of going forward. But coming to your question, madam, the basic is for everyone who is pursuing a graduation degree.
And people can graduate, as Saptarshi said. Analytics is not a rocket science. That's what we want to tell everybody. If you start with basics, build that strong foundation. That's where we aim for, to building that strong foundation in everyone. With that interest, we have seen many people with coming from non-science background also going up to the level of machine learning and deep learning also. So it's not rocket science. It's all about building confidence and the right learning path, which we provide. And we have seen miracles, like someone who with absolutely no knowledge has been able to learn it, And there are many examples. It's not one or two where we can say, okay, there is selective cases, but there are many cases with that confidence. We can say everybody can start from basics and go up to the advanced level without any challenges, like facing any challenges.
So what could be the duration of learning, sir?
Good. So basically, like as we said, fundamentals when we are doing, it would be 6 to 8 weeks. We'll cover that thing. Then we go to the next level. Programming would be another 8 weeks.
Okay.
Machine learning would be another 8 weeks, and deep learning would be another 8 weeks. So I'm saying, if one is in a different level of graduation, as you know, we try to work with colleges when we are doing. We start early on from the very first year. We give them basic skills, then go to the next year. We have little advanced, and then the further most advanced level in the third year. And we try to give the or try to keep the final year free for students so that they can apply for jobs and they can upskill there. The good point with UNP is that when we are doing the projects, they're not only learning or mastering the skill, they're also enhancing their CV. When they put their projects on the CV, they have a very high chance of getting called for an interview. What the problem happens is when most freshers or people looking for jobs, when candidates looking for jobs, they don't have projects on the resume, their CVs are not selected. So when they do projects, they're not only enhancing their knowledge and skills, but most importantly, they're also enhancing their chances of getting selected for interviews.
సో విన్నారు కదండి. మరి అమర్ సార్ చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే యూఎన్పి ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో జాయిన్ అయితే చాలామంది వాళ్ళకి చదువు మీద శ్రద్ధ, అదేవిధంగా ఆసక్తి కూడా ఎక్కువనే ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఎక్కడో వాళ్ళు ప్రాపర్గా ప్రజెంట్ చేయలేకపోతారు. ఆ ప్రజెంటేషన్ ప్రాపర్గా లేకపోయినందువల్ల వాళ్ళకి మంచి జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ అనేవి చేజారిపోతూ ఉంటాయి. అలాంటప్పుడు ఆ జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఏ విధంగా దక్కించుకోవాలి, దానికి తగ్గట్టు మీకు ఏ విధమైన టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్, సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ అవసరం ఉంటుంది అనేసి ఈ యూఎన్పి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ నేర్పిస్తుంది అనేసి అంటున్నారు. వన్స్ అగైన్ వెబ్సైట్ గురించి చెప్తానండి, www.unp.education. ఈ వెబ్సైట్కి వెళ్ళండి అండ్ మీ కంప్లీట్ డీటెయిల్ ఇందులో వస్తుంది. అదేవిధంగా మనకు ఒక మంచి ఆపర్చునిటీ వచ్చింది. అమర్ సార్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ సప్తర్షి సార్ తోటి మాట్లాడే చక్కటి అవకాశం దొరికింది కాబట్టి చక్కగా ఫోన్ చేసి మీ డౌట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే మాత్రం క్లారిటీ తీసుకోండి. Sir, as you said, we have to go along with this education part, UNP education part. As well, you told that some of the selected colleges you are being collaborated, right, sir?
Yeah.
So, why these colleges are hiring you? What is actually the need of this UNP education for them?
Very good question, ma'am. Why colleges come to us and hire us and they continue to have the association with us? Very important question. So what happens is, as I said from the very beginning, what is taught in the college is very good. It's very fundamentally very strong and important for all of us. And but there is a gap, and the colleges also realize that the industry needs some advanced skills. Especially in data skills, we have very few faculties in the colleges because these are in very high demand right now. So if most of the people who are good in this space enter the industry, and very few are only who are dedicated to education are staying back in the to teach students. So there is a big requirement of teachers to teach these skills to students, and that's why they come to us to come and help them to bring those industry aspects in the colleges. So whatever the gaps are there, I said there is a gap between what is taught in college and what is there in the corporate. So they come to us to help them bridge the gap or fill the gaps where they have. And that's why they come, and we have an MOU with the colleges. We work with the colleges we plan with them what is the right course for the students, when we should do it, what is the right time to do it, what courses should be done in the first year, what should be done in the second year. We sit with the management and we discuss and plan these things, and we conduct the programs. And when we are done with the programs, we invite the faculties and everyone to come and be present on the presentation day, on the final day of the project, and that's where the magic is unveiled, where students coming absolutely raw with no knowledge at the beginning, at the end of 6-8 weeks, have beautiful projects to present. The confidence is very high, and what we do is at UNP we are trying to focus on a different level of pedagogy. What we believe is achieving mastery learning. That's what we believe and we follow. And for that, what do we mean by mastery learning is when students can deliver or demonstrate what they have learned, and that's where when they do projects, they do the presentation with confidence. It gives a lot of it sets out a lot of positivity in the students to keep learning and keep going on. And the best part of it we have seen is they didn't do the coursework also very well. The other course was they are able to do the projects. I'll give you an example. Like last year, one of the colleges, when we have been working for a year with them, when the students were given their final year projects to do the projects, they were able to finish all of them within a week. And the entire semester project they were able to do in a week because they knew each and every step. They had done the projects with UNP before. They had entire knowledge. So they were able to finish it so quickly and so confidently. I was there in one of the vivas of the students. I was I was that time in the city. I was in India that time, and I visited a college. So they asked me to be part of the viva, and the externals were extremely surprised to see the level of projects that the students had done that year. It was like 10x level of what they had previous batch had done the year ago, and they were seeing the quality of project, the confidence in the students. Everything was so high. They were super impressed with that. So that's what we are trying to do. We are trying to, Saptarshi and all our staff members, everyone, what we believe is like to spread the positivity in the class, encourage students, guide them, make them feel valued, and always encourage them to do well. So all those aspects of different things that we try in the class in different ways is something which is giving results, and we are happy that students are able to leverage it in their academic and their professional journey.
Wow, that's really great, sir. So tell me one thing, sir. UNP education is a part of autonomous, or for those who are not belongs to the autonomous, like commerce students are also there who want to learn these skills as they want to get a good opportunities in their job skills. So how you people are making them learn? How you people are making them teach? Just let me know this. Saptarshi, sir.
So, as Amar said, right, we have a proper plan whenever someone is coming from a commerce background. We know what are some of the things that they know, what are some of the things that they do not know, and we try to create a curriculum so that whatever they have learned from their college, they build on top of that. Actually, addressing your earlier question, madam, why colleges come to us, Amar explained very well. I want to add one more thing which is related to this particular question. Colleges are doing really good in giving the basic foundational education, but colleges, universities, they have to follow guidance from their affiliated university to which they are affiliated to, from UGC, and all these things are happening. On the other hand, the world is changing way more faster than that. The demand in the industry, what is current demand, that is changing every month, every year. University, college curriculum cannot keep up with that pace. This is exactly where we come in as professionals who have experience from different industries, bring that idea and create sort of curriculum that will bridge the gap of the current universities and what's happening outside. And this is exactly one of the reasons among many others why colleges come to us. Same with commerce students. To your question, madam, commerce students are there, they do get very good understanding on the basic foundations. What we try to do is to help them with different skills like Power BI, visualization, advanced Excel, so that when they are done with their 3 years of studies, they can go and get a job in different sector, different industry. And we see this thing currently, the way the demand is changing, right? The demand for commerce graduates are now way more than what it used to be earlier. Earlier, commerce graduates were like, okay, commerce graduate, after they are able to do a CA, they will get a very good job. People who are unable to do a CA, for them it was struggle, really struggle all around. But now with this type of skills, commerce graduates are actually getting placed. They are working for companies like the big 5 consulting companies and many other small medium industries with a very good salary. So our purpose of making them gainfully employed is properly working here when we are also teaching commerce students with a proper curriculum to bridge the gap.
వావ్ సార్ దట్స్ రియలీ గ్రేట్. విన్నారు కదండి, సప్తర్షి గారు చెప్తున్నారు నాట్ ఓన్లీ సైన్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఇవాళ రేపు ఓన్లీ ఇంజనీరింగ్ చదివిన వాళ్ళు, మెడికల్ చదివిన వాళ్ళే రాణిస్తున్నారు అనేసి చాలా మంది అనుకుంటున్నారు. కానీ ఇక్కడ కామర్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా ఇలాంటి స్కిల్స్ నేర్చుకుంటే వీళ్ళు ఇచ్చే మెయిన్ ఆ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఏంటంటే మీరు కూడా సూపర్ స్కిల్స్ ఇలా నేర్చుకొని మీకు సూపర్ అంటే దానికంటే ఎక్కువ జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ వచ్చే అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయి. ఆ అవకాశాలు మీరు దక్కించుకోవాలి, మీరు కూడా ఇలాంటి ఫీల్డ్లో రాణించాలి అనుకుంటే మాత్రం యుఎన్పి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఈ సెంటర్కి వెళ్ళేసి ఈ సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ ఏ విధంగా మీరైతే నేర్పిస్తున్నారో అది నేర్చుకోండి. అమర్ సార్, బిఫోర్ గోయింగ్ విత్ ద స్కిల్స్, వాట్ డూ యూ థింక్ వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ స్కిల్స్ షుడ్ అ స్టూడెంట్ హ్యావ్?
Good. So let's look into the skills are all associated with the demand in the industry.
True.
So very first we need to look back and see what is the industry, what are the trends, what's in the industry going on, where are the job opportunities opening up. So if you look into, certainly data analytics, business analytics, data science, machine learning, AI is one of the biggest sectors of growth that we are seeing. Apart from that, of course, the software development side has always been a hot market for jobs. Of course, there is a little bit of shift at this point of time, but it will recover. Apart from that, what we see, there is a big demand in cyber security. There is a big demand in cloud computing. There is a demand for blockchain, IoT. These are DevOps. These are key areas. Full stack development. These are very much important. Now, all of a sudden, because of the AI boom, full stack development with AI integration is one of the things that students should know. So, some students who are very good at full stack development, they should start looking at how to integrate AI products into it, and that is what one of the courses which we are also looking at launching next month, where full stack development with AI is something which will be generative AI, specifically in AI, generative AI like ChatGPT, Gemini and all, to build new products. So those are things one should look at when you're looking at what are the skills you're looking. So these are technical skills, I'm talking about technical skills. So these are in demand we are looking at. Apart from this, there are some soft skills also people should know. Number one is communication skills, very very important. So if that communication in most of the industry work you will do, you will have to communicate in English or business language. So those skills have to be there. Next would be problem solving, critical thinking. These are some of the soft skills that one should try to acquire while they are preparing or grooming themselves for job readiness.
Sir, after getting a very good quality education also, and after going through this soft skills and career development too, but still students should prepare themselves. So how could they can prepare themselves? Just focus on this point.
I will tell you.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, and Saptarshi will also add
Sure.
to it. See, our advice to our students would be, don't wait till the final year or till you are not able to get that. Don't get to that frustration level. A simple advice is, while you're doing your graduation, start acquiring these additional skills, and these additional skills will not take much of your time. As I said, these take 6 to 8 weeks of small intermittent time, like 6 hours a week or something like that would be required. So focus on it from the very beginning. Just like we were used to preparing for entrance exam. If you would prepare for entrance exam in the final year or you start 2 years before, the difference will be always someone who started 2 years before would be much strongly prepared. Same thing is here. When you are developing these skills, don't wait till the last year to start, then go to an academy institute or a private institute and learn these skills. Pay thousands, nowadays lakhs of rupees students are paying to acquire these additional skills. Rather, make use of starting these things early. We also advise learning from YouTube and other resources also to gain small skills. Only disadvantage there is, you do learn things, but to master you need to do projects. So the second part is, do some projects while you're in the college. Try to dirty your hands or get hands-on learning through project-based things. So do projects. So whatever you're learning, suppose you're learning any skill, make sure you also do some projects on that. There are two advantages, as I earlier said. Number one, the projects will enhance your knowledge, technical knowledge, and certainly that will also add power on your resume when you'll put your projects on that. So the advice is, please start early on so that you don't have to repent later or have to shell out a lot of money to or have a gap in your after your academic. You need to having a gap separately to further train yourself. So start early, spend little time along with your academic. We are very confident that by the time you graduate, you'll have enough skills to be able to place yourselves for your job interviews.
Sir, do the only graduates can opt for these skills, or else those who are going through the 10+2 intermediate also, they can also opt for these skills? Saptarshi sir, tell me.
Yeah, they can certainly opt for the skills. The skills are independent of the class, whether they are in class 11, 12, or whether they are in their college as part of their degree program, or even when they have graduated from their college and they might not have landed a job yet. So this is when you have your basic mathematics skills ready, you can get into the first level of these courses. And as Amar rightly mentioned, now start early, earlier the better. And there are so many free things that are there. If you look into YouTube, so many good contents are there. You really don't have to wait for anyone to just get started, to just get inspired. You will already get a good lot of contents that will be valuable. Certainly when you work on a project, when you work on a full-fledged project, you get to bring all these components together. That will help you to crystallize the whole understanding. Nevertheless, don't wait for that even. Start learning, start getting yourself inspired. There are so much of free contents out there as of today, whether it is in blogs, in YouTube, in GitHub, there are plenty. So coming to the main question, you can start as early as when you are in your 11, 12. Definitely graduation is the best time when you can develop the skills, and thereafter as well.
Sir, wow, definitely అండి, అస్సలు టైం వేస్ట్ చేయకుండా ఇలాంటి స్కిల్స్లో మీరు డెవలప్ చేసుకున్నట్లయితే, ఎస్ అఫ్ కోర్స్ మీ రెజ్యూమ్లో ఒక పార్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు, ఎందుకంటే ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎవ్రీవన్ హూ ఆర్ ఆప్టింగ్ ఫర్ ఎ గుడ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ, ఒక మంచి జాబ్ దొరకాలి, చక్కటి శాలరీ తోటి మీకు మంచి జాబ్ దొరకాలి అనుకుంటే మాత్రం ఇలాంటి సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ మీ రెజ్యూమ్లో ఉండడం చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఆ రెజ్యూమ్లో ఉండాలి అనుకుంటే మాత్రం డెఫినెట్లీ మీరందరూ ఇలాంటి సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. అదేవిధంగా సార్, టెల్ మీ, హూ క్యాన్ అచీవ్ గుడ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ, ఎ గుడ్ ప్రొఫెషనల్? సో వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ, విచ్ ఇస్ ద మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ స్కిల్స్ ఎ స్టూడెంట్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్?
I think today's this thing, critical thinking is very important. Storytelling is very important. These are skills which are, if you're talking about the soft skills part, these are things, critical thinking, storytelling, apart from communication, is a skill which is required in every job function. Because a lot of things technology is, while it is doing, the real end part of the important part of the decision making is done by humans. So critical thinking is a very important skill that is important. Then you have the, as I said, analytical thinking is very important. Now coming to the technical part, I would say basic tool which you can use for data analysis like Excel, Power BI. You learn those, and that is something which I have said earlier also, everybody can learn. So Excel, Power BI, don't underestimate the power of those tools. Learn those things, and those are something which even art students, commerce students, economic students, BBA students, MBA students can also learn. So everybody can learn this area. Next, if you would want to graduate to the next level where you want to do more of high level predictive analytics, you can try your hand on tools like Python and R programming. And trust me, as we say, 2 years ago if you were asking me this question, I would have said it may not be that easy for everybody to learn, but with ChatGPT and other tools that have come for help, everybody can now learn programming. Everybody, from any background you are, it's just like a cakewalk. And like, I will give you an example. Last year we conducted a hackathon in Hyderabad where 22-25 colleges represented, almost 150-200 students, and we conducted a 10 days of boot camp before the competition to guide every students on data skills, so that everybody has some knowledge. It's not just our students, but other students also should know knowledge. And we taught them to program using ChatGPT. with the help of ChatGPT, we didn't write a single line of code. We just taught them in 10 days how to use ChatGPT to write codes for you. So it's as simple, and the winner of the team was somebody who had no knowledge of programming, but they learned how to use ChatGPT to be able to compete in the competition, and they eventually won also. So that easy it has become. Things have become very easy. It's just that you have to take that first step forward, and then you keep moving on, and there are enough help. There is help in the terms of, as I said, YouTube is there is ChatGPT is there. Then there are institutes like UNP who are there to help you, guide you, to get you through.
Wow, so that's really great. మరి చూసుకున్నట్లయితే డెఫినెట్లీ ఈ స్కిల్స్ అనేవి ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంటో తెలుస్తుందండి. నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ వాళ్ళు చేసిన వాళ్ళు, లేకపోతే సైన్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అనో, లేకపోతే మాకు తెలియదు అని కామర్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా అలా చెప్పకుండా డెఫినెట్లీ ఇలాంటి సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ మీరు కూడా నేర్చుకున్నట్లయితే మీ డిప్లొమా, మీ డిగ్రీ ఏ రంగంలో ఏ గ్రూప్లోనూ ఉండొచ్చండి. బట్ ఎస్, మీరు ఇలాంటి స్కిల్స్ నేర్చుకుంటే మాత్రం చక్కటి జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ దక్కే అవకాశం ఉంది. మరి ఏ విధమైన జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ దొరుకుతాయి, అది ఎంత త్వరలో దొరుకుతాయో అది కూడా తెలుసుకుందామండి. Saptarshi sir, tell me how one can easily get a job opportunity after learning these skills?
Yeah.
In India as well as abroad.
Good, very good question. So, whatever we are talking about here is to upskill so that people are gainfully employed. Whenever we think of a curriculum, that's the first thing in our mind, how to make the participants, the students, gainfully employed, and from there we walk backward to chalk out the whole syllabus. With having an understanding with that particular curriculum, students can easily, confidently appear for different jobs. Some of the areas that Amar just mentioned around analytics, data science, if you see the number of jobs that's out there is massive. And it's not only the top big companies, there are multinational companies, there are small medium businesses where all these companies are hiring for this type of skills. It's actually the contrary, that most of the people we interact with, our friends, people we know in the industry, they are complaining the other way. They are saying we are not getting this particular skills, we are not getting people with this particular skills. So there is a huge demand that is out there. Once you work on this, once you create your profile, this days profile is not just your resume, it's about what you have developed. People are creating small videos of their work, people are putting their code and everything in GitHub. There are so many places to keep your work online, so your potential recruiter can come and see, not only just look at resume, because you know resume people can write almost anything. So the job market, and to reach the job market, it's first of all massive just within India. Second, if you look into Middle East, if you look into the western part of the world, there is huge demand when it comes for the data skills, right? Everywhere there is a good demand. If you have LinkedIn account, you just go search with some of the keywords, you will figure out how much job opportunities that are there. And coming back to the point, the type of curriculum that we design it in such a way so that at the end of this program people are gainfully employed. Moreover, in UNP we get the professionals, people who already have a day job. They bring their skill, they bring their network to help people who are now learning, so that these professionals can also help with their network, with their connect, for students to land job based on their network, based on their understanding of the job market.
వావ్ సార్, ఏ విధంగా అయితే మనకి జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కావాలి, అదే విధంగా స్కిల్స్ కూడా అదే విధంగా డిజైన్ చేశారండి. మరి మీరు కూడా ఇలాంటి స్కిల్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలనుకుంటే మాత్రం డెఫినెట్లీ వన్స్ అగైన్ వెబ్సైట్ గురించి చెప్తున్నాను, www.unp.education. ఈ వెబ్సైట్కి వెళ్ళి మరి చక్కటి స్కిల్స్, మీరు ఏ స్కిల్స్కి ఎలాంటి జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కావాలో వెతుక్కోవచ్చండి. అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ మీకు ఇంకా డీటెయిల్స్ దొరుకుతాయి. సో లాస్ట్ బట్ నాట్ ద లీస్ట్, how UNP is unique and how is different from others?
It's see, everyone is trying to do something in the education space, but Saptarshi and I and our team is someone who is not only, as I said, we are not into business of teaching. We focus on learning, and the effort for learning requires almost 10x than what it is in teaching. So we are committed to that because we want each and every student in our batch to learn, graduate of the course, learning that skill or the course content. And as I said, the uniqueness of ourselves is not only the commitment and what we have vision of bringing quality education for all. The part of it is the whole idea of having the project-based learning, which is again a very difficult area to where we guide each and every student to do the project. So that's again the very specific area of it. Third, as I said, presentation skills. We're trying to make them not only technically good but also be able to present themselves. And we have seen people with even vernacular backgrounds, Telugu, Bengali, Hindi, they are also able to express the technical part. That is not difficult. As in the previous one talk Venkatramana sir said, we are not focusing on grammar. We are just trying to convey the message in English in a very simple business way. And that everybody is able to do. And that is good enough for them. And the fourth part is, as I always say, the positivity that we have. We try to spread positivity. We try to encourage students. We try to be support their mentors throughout. And that bring that level of comfort with them, that brings a little bit of ease in the students, that okay, they're not like somebody who will scold me if I make a mistake. We are here to help them, guide them. Even if they take 10 mistakes, we'll certainly help them to get through the next stage. So these are the couple of things that I believe UNP makes UNP unique. And as I said, it's all about the team, and we have a wonderful team, and everyone who has been associated with UNP has been committed. We have a technology team, we have teachers, we have R&D team. All of them are someone who is very, very committed towards the cause and the mission of UNP, which is bringing quality and effective learning for all. And yeah, anything, Saptarshi, you want to add?
Amar, you explained it very well, why UNP is unique. And to the last point, in UNP, we are again, it's a network of professionals. We try to bring our learning, our understanding that we have gained, that we are understanding as part of our regular work, to people who are graduating. So it's like knowledge transferring from a senior to a junior, and try to bring up the junior to a level where they can also be part of the whole economy, job market.
And as I said,
Go on.
Yeah, as I said, like the all aspect is very important. One of the unique thing is also it's affordable for everyone. Everybody can afford it. That's what is our goal. That nobody should have to be left out because of the financial limitation. So our courses are priced in a way which is just a fraction of what others are charging, and the quality of is almost multiple folds of what others are doing. So it's very effective learning at a very affordable price, and that's why we call it like quality education for all.
వావ్ అండి, నిజంగా చూసుకుంటున్నట్లయితే ఒక క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఒక సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్ నేర్చుకోవాలి అనుకుంటే మాత్రం ఎంతో ఖర్చు పెడితే వస్తుందేమో అని అనుకునే ఈ ప్రెసెంట్ జనరేషన్లో ఎస్, దే ఆర్ అఫోర్డింగ్ టు ఎవ్రీ వన్ ఎ క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ విత్ అ వెరీ ఫ్రెండ్లీ వే మేనర్. ఎందుకంటే అఫోర్డబుల్ ప్రైసెస్లో ఎడ్యుకేషన్, క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అనేది రావడం చాలా కష్టం. బట్ ఎస్, యూఎన్పి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ వాళ్ళు ఈ క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ మీకు అందిస్తున్నారు చాలా అఫోర్డబుల్ ప్రైసెస్లో. సో మినిమల్ చార్జెస్, మినిమల్ ఫీ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ ఉంటుందండి. ఎవ్రీ వన్ క్యాన్ అఫోర్డ్ ఇట్ అనేసి ఇక్కడ చక్కగా అమర్ సార్ కూడా చెప్తున్నారు. లాస్ట్లీ సార్, అమర్ సార్, what you advise to those the viewers who are watching you as well? Saptarshi sir will end up with the program with your valuable advices. What do you want to advise to our viewers?
Be curious, and there are so much of things that are just open, free to learn. Take that advantage. It was never like this before. When I was a student, I was in college. For us, the only source of knowledge was from books, but now all of you who are studying, you have tremendous amount of resources all around you. Make the best use of this.
That's really lovely, sir. And Amar sir, would like to advise anything to our viewers?
Yeah, absolutely. My advice to everybody would be, we are now into an era of lifelong learning. So we have to continuously keep learning, upskilling, reskilling. This is something which is going to be constant for our life in the future going forward. So every 3-5 years technology is changing. Job descriptions are changing. Job types are changing. So my advice to everybody would be, spend a little bit of time on upskilling yourself, reskilling yourself constantly. Keep a few hours a week or a month dedicated to upskilling yourself. And as Saptarshi said, there is enough free content available outside. There is help in the form of UNP and others. If you have friends, cousins, siblings, seniors, don't hesitate to take help from them. Take guidance from them and work on it. And as we said, use whatever you do, try to learn with project. Do some projects that will help you master those things and make you ready for the future job markets.
Thank you so much for coming on the show as well, talking about those soft skills which are really very, very, very important for all the students who want those skills in their career guidance. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is all ours, ma'am. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. చూసారు కదండి ఇవాళ మన సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ అండ్ కెరీర్ డెవలప్మెంట్లో చక్కగా అమర్ సార్ అండ్ సప్తర్షి సార్ గారు యూఎన్పి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంట్, అదేవిధంగా టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్ ఒక స్టూడెంట్కి ఏ విధంగా వాళ్ళకి కెరీర్ డెవలప్మెంట్లో చక్కగా ఉపయోగపడుతుందో అన్ని విషయాలు చక్కగా చెప్పారు. మరోసారి చెప్తున్నాను, యూఎన్పి వెళ్ళాలి, మీరు తెలుసుకోవాలి యూఎన్పి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ గురించి అంటే సింపుల్ అండి. వెబ్సైట్ మరోసారి నేను రిపీట్ చేస్తున్నాను, www.unp.education. ఎస్, ఈ వెబ్సైట్కి వెళ్ళండి, క్లిక్ చేయండి, మీకు కంప్లీట్ డీటెయిల్స్ దొరుకుతాయి. డోంట్ హెసిటేట్, take those skills in your resume as well. Get a very good job opportunities in India as well as abroad too. All the best అందరికండి. మరి ఇక్కడికే ఈ కార్యక్రమం ముగిసిపోతుంది. మరో కార్యక్రమం మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. Until then, take care. Thank you.